the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Hewitt. I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, you can brag too, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over them for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Cam Little after the opening kick. And we're off and running from Houston. Here's Tremon Smith with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. And here come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading them out, our 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now in his third season out of Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
It didn't take long for C.J. Stroud to make an immediate impact into the NFL, and it didn't take long for me, Kate, to form an opinion that this guy is just different. He just processes the game quicker. Remember talking to Ryan Day on the practice field in Columbus, watching him in college, and he just alluded to that as well. It's the anticipation. It is knowing where everybody is and getting that ball out before any receiver will even break on the route. C.J. was unique in that way.
Stroud is hit, the ball is out, and it looks like the Jaguars got to it. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football. Well, this one's certainly off to an exciting start, partner. Hopefully this is the type of energy we're going to see the whole way today.
Defensive coaches, Kate, love to say, steal a possession, find a way to steal a possession. Well, they stole it on the very first play, and now put their offense in the driver's seat.
So here comes the Jaguar offense now. Their turn to set out on an opening drive. They're brought out by the fifth-year man out of Clemson. Hard to believe it's year 5, isn't it, Brock? Former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence.
You really do love these moments as a quarterback, bouncing on that field, energized by what your defense just did, giving you a gift at the turnover and some really optimal field position. Wouldn't it be rude, Kate, of them not to accept that gift and put an early lead up to really crush their opponent's spirit?
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. He said the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss, first play of the game. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometimes as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it, because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and forced a 4th down.
Facing 4th down, the Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. We better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
This Texans offense readied up for its 2nd drive of the contest. And nothing to show from their last drive except, well, we did see a couple of short tempers, Brock. Not happy to have fumbled away that series.
Yeah, fumbles are one of those mistakes, Kate, you don't get a lot of grace for in the NFL. Just one in a game is too many. Got to find a way to protect the rock.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on second down. First give on the ground. It's Woody Marks. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're set backwards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Nickel look by the Jaguars here, third down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. In trouble now, and the ball is out. But fortune on the Texans side. One of their guys got to it. They're going to keep the football. Oh, they got that one back, partner, but that is way too close for comfort. They nearly lost their second fumble to begin this game.
And you know what I'm picturing right now? This defense. They spend the week studying these offensive guys and those that are ball security offenders. They put it in harm's way so defenses take advantage, and that's exactly what this crew is doing.
Texans going to kick this away on fourth, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. He's fielded at the 14. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Second drive of the game upcoming for this Jaguar offense. They left a few on the table there last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. Jukes away from one. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Into the red zone. You mix it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take the lead on the first play of the drive. Travis Etienne, the touchdown.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long, extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Texans nothing.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He dodged the tackle. And stopped on the run back at the 27. Houston's offense back out now, ready to go. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Texans to the line. First and 10. Kirk in motion left. On play action, here's Stroud. This one's to Kirk out left side. And they'll have a small gain up to about the 32. Josh Hines outlet, that time to haul him down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
What was supposed to move the change?
7. To the air on third and long. That's caught. This is Kirk. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a pickup of 11. And it sets up a Houston first.
First and 10.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down, Stroud. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Throwing is Stroud. Pass out quickly here to Kirk. He gets it forward a little to his 46. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Throwing again, it's Stroud. Right back to Kirk, and he's got it again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. It gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. There's a counter give to Chubb. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Stroud. Throw secured by Jaden Higgins. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone.
It's a gain of 20. That's another Texans. First down.
1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. It's the Jaguars setting the pace so far. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They run it from the gun with Chubb. It's inside the 10. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in 1st and goal.
Okay, way up here in the booth, can you smell it? Can you smell it? That running back is smelling the end zone. He gets him down there to the 2. You know he wants to finish it.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. Marks will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
They give inside to Chubb. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Texans start to fight back with their first points in this game. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. Escapes the defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. And they'd love a repeat of their last drive, wouldn't they? Their first play was their only play as they ran it in for 6. First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Pass brought in by Parker Washington. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And the Jaguar first down.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing on first down, Lawrence. Here comes the screen for ETN. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Now it's Lawrence. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Throw here, third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Good for a Jaguars.
I should probably stop that head, boy, because I got all the hands,
A gain of 18 on the
All
play.
that drink you got to chill.
First down,
I be on my
Jaguars.
little mouse drill.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Second and 10. Here's Lawrence. Finds his back complete. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And the score remains knotted 7-all.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Texans with their offense back out there as Nick Chubb returns to the field. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. They'll start this drive with Marks. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate, is training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's Stroud. That's to his back, Nick Chubb. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. Stopped by Foye Oluokun.
With these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Tommy Townsend on to punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35. The Jaguars send running back Travis Etienne trotting back out to the field. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Jaguars hoping to take a lead going into the break. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, Lawrence. He completes it in traffic. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Jacksonville.
Lawrence working from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
To do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Now Lawrence hits him on the in route, and not much doing. He stopped quickly.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As the offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. They're in long for him here. He's running for it. And this one does not go far.
Will Anderson on the tackle. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, thanks for that hard work, Scott. These two we're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Jaguars take
Here
over
come the
first
Jaguars,
down.
taking the field on offense to start the third.
6-yard line.
And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He's keeping it. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
I can tell you what, that was the goal from the moment he took off. Kept his eyes locked on the chains and made sure he set them up with a new set of downs. Well done.
Slot man in motion left. 1st down throw, Lawrence. Caught by Washington, left side. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Complete to Parker Washington. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 44-yard line.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got 2 options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck it to run. He chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they get to him again! A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
These scouts in the NFL, man, they scour the country. Like coast to coast. You know what they're looking for with defensive players? They are looking for game records. And that is exactly what this defender has done. He has wrecked this offense with back-to-back sacks.
On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. And they could really use a good one here. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Houston offense out. They go play action with Stroud. And he can't escape. Jaguars all over him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
It's now
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys. I'm going to get to this QB. And promise that you deliver, and that's exactly what...
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see here, 2nd and 19. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Completes it downfield to Kirk. They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Here's Chubb up the middle. Hop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10.
I can promise you that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. It's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical 1st down.
And that carry only gets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
That's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw threat. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun now for Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Life that slows you down, your body is acting up, your mind is out of bounds, it's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up, like overseas. You feel alive, like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buzz. You still feel paralyzed above and try.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. They'll throw. 3rd and long. He's got it. Complete to Collins. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grab the lead on their first series of the half. Nico Collins with a touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this third quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football who can hammer at the opponent. But in today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. He gets this one to Strange. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Jalen Petrie there on the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Oh, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
On play action now, Lawrence. Finds him on the crossing route. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
The Jaguars, first down. A gain of 14. First down, Jaguars.
So we're through 3 here. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Makes the catch. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
There's no negatives ever on the grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. Looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that first down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, he got a nice little gain on the ground.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 2.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's Etienne on first down. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Steps up and he's running with it. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Jaguars, first down.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a first down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, Etienne gets it. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down to the 16-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. They send a tight end in motion. They'll run, Etienne. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Lawrence looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
Well, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. You can revisit that play in the future.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
This could be the snap that decides this game. It's 4th and goal. Desperation time here. He falls to the pass rush on 4th and goal. That defense coming through, forcing a turnover on downs.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home. And boy, did they ever in a big moment.
Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Catch made by Woody Marks. And he'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. To the air, Stroud. Stepping up and takes off with this one. And this one doesn't go far. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Throwing is Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Chubb going for the marker. All right, so there's the stop they needed, Brock. Got him behind the line, and their offense should get another chance with the football here. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
The Texans set to punt. Tommy Townsend will kick it away. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Jaguars down by 7. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
15 yards. That's good for the Jaguars. 1st down.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from first down, exactly the tempo offenses love.
The time is there, but the timeouts are not. You've got to be smart. It's 1st and 10. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. That's a Jaguar 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's taken down at the 30. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot of the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
So it's a win for the Texans. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.